And then on problem number 14 here, by looking at it, I know that this is going to be an OR. So again, it's an OR, and I'll start these off by I'll almost work out the inequalities up above it, up here, and then I'll write my final solution. So I'll have x, and I'll have x, because I know that x is my solution, and that's these values, and that's these values over here. And I want to know how x compares to 2 first. Well, these x values are greater than 2. I know it's greater than because it's an open circle, and compared to 2, the x values are bigger. Then over here I'm going to compare it to 5. So I'm going to say 5, this value is less than x because all these x values are bigger. This value is less than 6, 7, 8 all the way forever. So it's going to be a less than symbol because, again, it's an open circle. So our final equation, our solution will say x is greater than 2, or we're literally going to write out or x is greater than 5. And that's all. Working on problem number 15 here, I know that this is going to be an and. Now how I do these is I like to put an x right here in the middle, and then I look at the left hand side and I want to know how how 6 compares to x. So I'm going to put my 6 here, and then on the right hand side I'm going to eventually want to know how 12 compares. So 6 compared to x here, which is this whole inside part, is going to be less than that. If I cover up that right hand side, I know 6 is going to be less than or equal to, because it's a closed circle here, compared to 6. And then over here on the right hand side, I want to in my mind I'm covering up that left hand side, and I'm just looking at the 12 and how it compares to x. And I know that here x is greater than the negative 12 over here, because these solutions are all x is less than or equal to 12, because these solutions over here are all smaller numbers. 12 is greater than that, so it's going to be eating 12, but x compared to it, those x values are less than or equal to negative 12 because it's a closed circle. So then this will be the same. Another trick for those and is that your inequality symbols always have to be the same. They're always the same on the ands.